want the music to play just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. I just like that new song that I put on there. Like, it's just relaxing. But hello and welcome again to episode 4 of apparently now it's going to be called LNG Talks Nerdy. So, welcome to another episode of LNG Talks Nerdy. I am your host and owner, John, aka Nerd Kami, and I have one person with me here today. Just one for now.
For now.
Yeah, just for now until the other riffraff decide to show up, or if at all they decide to show up. For the most part, today we're going to be talking about a couple of things, a couple of topics that happened throughout the past week or so. Because we try to do the show every week. So for the most part about it, we're going to be streaming at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time on Saturdays for here on out. So at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time, we're going to stick to that schedule. We're going to try to stick to that schedule to where
Try
we're
to
going to
stick to
be,
the
yeah,
schedule.
try to stick to the schedule to try to stream and try to actually do this on a more consistent basis. Maybe do a little pre, like, little episodes here and there with us gaming and whatnot during the week too as well. It just all depends. Late night gaming, it just all depends. But for the most part
Yeah.
about it, LNG Talks Nerdy, we're going to be doing this every Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. I don't know what other times there are. I just forget my own time. So just figure out what 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time and then go from there. Because it's way too much. It's way too much for me right now. Math is hard. I was never good at math,
I have to
okay?
think about Eastern and all that.
Yeah, the 2 hour, 3 hours differences. Like, who gets the 3 hour difference? Like,
I think like
seriously.
Arizona,
Oh
maybe.
my God. Yeah, 3 hours. Like, 3 hours behind, right? Or ahead?
I think it's uh behind. It's behind.
Behind. Okay, so
Yeah.
it'll be 3 o'clock for people in the Arizona area, and in the New York area, it'll be like I think 8, 7 or
Maybe.
8,
Maybe.
7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8.
Hey, Beezy came in.
Freddie's here. You're playing music. You can't play that
Hey,
music in the
can y'all hear
background.
me, man?
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you,
but your music
but
loud.
you gotta turn down the music because we don't own the rights
My bad.
to that music.
My bad.
I do.
No,
I
you
listen
don't.
to all that.
You don't. We don't own the rights to that music, Monica. We don't.
Oh,
We
oh,
don't own the
own the
rights.
rights
We
to
don't
it.
own
No,
the
no, no,
rights. No, we don't own the rights to that music. Don't want to play
no. No,
it.
we don't.
Yeah. So the first
Let's
topic.
congratulate John on having stuff on his walls.
I only have two things on my wall: eat, sleep, game, repeat, and my mask and my air freshener for my room. But I don't use an air freshener though. I use this lovely stuff: coconut
Oh,
and honey room
honey.
spray, and it
Oh,
smells
that's
so
from
nice.
Target. I mean, Target.
Target, yes, it was like seven
What
something
is it?
dollars. It's room spray, coconut plus honey.
Oh,
It smells
Y'all
so
know I
nice.
love me some
I'm just gonna spray it one time for the one time. Just spray it one time. I just
just
want
a
to
little squirt.
just a little squirt.
That's the ambiance.
Okay, got it in my mouth. Ugh. Doesn't taste as good as it smells, but it smells nice. If you want to like spice up your room and whatnot with scents like that, I would suggest taking a trip to Target and going to their threshold section for your room spray. It's a lot of money, like $7 for that bottle I paid for, but I got it on sale. They're like $10 by themselves. But if you
Mm.
want to, make your room smell nice and whatnot, I hate my room smelling like dude. So I like scents like that. Spray it on the fan, let it swirl around and spread out throughout the room. Real nice.
Okay, period. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
real
on
nice.
Target right now.
Target cost. I spent two items on Target yesterday. It cost like 20 something dollars. I was like, this is some fucking bullshit. And I only bought socks and that spray. Socks and the spray. And that was it.
Hey, Target is for the bougie people.
They full of bullshit. That's what they full of.
That's for the bougie
But yeah,
people.
I
I
keep
love
going
it.
back. Yeah, I keep going back to Target.
It's an addiction.
Maybe it's the 15 an hour 20 something year old females that be walking around in tight ass jeans. Maybe it's that. Who knows?
Hey, yo, between the Walmart workers And the Target workers, them khakis be, hey man,
Yeah,
shout out to Target and Walmart for making the employees wear them khakis.
yeah, because it'd
Y'all the goat.
be some nice looking yams over there. Some nice looking yams. All that yamage. But
All the damage.
I digress because it's gonna happen because you got employees walking around with khakis and jeans and whatnot, and some of them be thicker than pancake batter, and then it shows. I'm sorry, it shows, especially when they can't wear whatever they want to wear. So some of them have that body type where it's going to show, and then most males like me or some females are going to take a little peek, see like, oh yeah, that's nice, that's real nice. Let's keep it moving.
That's real
Yeah,
nice.
I mean that's real nice.
That's real nice.
My Bernie Mac voice.
we gotta we gotta stop being like this.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
real
not a creep. I
nice.
promise you, I'm not a creep. I'm not a creep. Okay, I'm not a creep, but I have creep ways. I do have the creep ways. I think everybody has creep ways though. Like if a girl with a big nice ass walks past you, you're going to look. Or in some case, girls who will look at guys with sweatpants,
Or if a
gray
guy
sweatpants.
walk by in those gray sweatpants, yes,
Exactly. Like you're going. Like some people are going to look. Like we all have creep ways. I don't care how chivalry you are, how much of a gentleman you are, how much of a lady you are. But if somebody walks past you with some attributes that you like or some assets that you like, you're going to look. Regardless of who you are, you're going to look. They got pretty face, nice body, big ass, big tit, big breastises, or whatever. You're going to look. I don't give a flying uppercut kick who you are going to look. But I
you looking
digress.
you looking busy.
What's happening?
I say you gonna look
Or what?
if you see a girl with nice assets walk by. You looking?
Man, you know what? Don't do shit for me, man, at my age, man. That's
Stop it! Stop
Okay,
it!
so at your age,
Stop it!
what does the woman have to have for her to look to give you like a like for you to look at her like outside appearance wise?
well, I mean, what you talking about? Like, what you looking for in a chick?
No, I'm talking about if an attractive female walks past you
Uh,
and she has a nice shape, she has like nice thighs, nice ass, nice breast and whatnot. What does she have for you to actually look at her? Because I'm 29 years old, so I'm gonna look at everything that may or may not walk past me.
Unfortunately.
yeah. I
Unfortunately,
mean, I don't know, man. I don't even spend much time out, so I couldn't even tell you that.
damn,
That's
okay, I
Oh,
respect
man.
that. But I think we all have creep ways though. Even if it's our significant other, we all have creep ways as to what attracted us to them. Because humans are
what
very visual creatures. I don't care what no one says.
we gonna
Humans
use
are
the word
visual
creep?
creatures because that's what it is. Creeping, like you looking,
Oh,
you
shit.
when you don't, you're not gonna let them know you looking. You gonna take a little sneak peek, like yeah, and keep it moving.
I'm bold. I don't know what you talking about. I'm bold. I am very bold. I'm looking. You gonna see me look.
I'm not bold. I'm not. But I wait till they get past me. Wait like 2 seconds, and then I look. And if they so happen to be looking at me as I look back, I'm like, okay, I got caught. Let me keep moving. Anxiety flares up, and I get embarrassed, and I say, "Whoop, abandon
Face
ship."
turn all red, like, oh man, I messed up. Oh man,
Yeah.
no.
Like this is
Yep,
where this is how I die.
that's hilarious,
I've only been caught one time, and
bro.
she
Bro, you
smiled.
make it
So
sound like you've been in like a boxing match or some shit. You
I'm
like,
just saying,
yo,
it feels like a boxing match. And then when you trying to talk to a
It do.
female, it feels like a boxing match.
shit.
Especially with nowadays, because nowadays females are so used to being not females. I'm sorry, women are so used to being approached by men. They automatically some of them automatically have a reject reaction or like the resting bitch face, so that some dudes leave them alone, which is understandable because most dudes or some dudes are about 50%, maybe no, not 50%, 90% of males are creepish assholes. And especially when they don't get the digits, they get all disrespectful. Like, fuck you then.
Disrespectful.
You was ugly anyway. I'm like, but she was cute just 5 seconds ago. You was looking at her and trying to talk to her. Now all of a sudden she ugly because she told you no.
Yep, that's usually how it works.
It is, and it's dangerous. Like, sometimes it's so dangerous for a female to reject the dude. So I understand why some of them have that automatic defense mechanism to where it's like, don't talk to me. Or they give out that aura, don't talk to me. Because some of them just don't want to be talked to. Some of them have their own little minds, their own little worlds, and they just want to be, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone.
Hmm.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm gonna ask a question, man. It probably might set some of your viewers off, but I mean, it is what it is. So you saying it's dangerous for that, for like a female to, what do you say, to like not want to engage a dude or some shit?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Reject
I
a
mean,
male, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's like anything else you do in life. It's all about how you handle a person when you do it. Like if it's some people out there that clearly know that they, I don't know, that people run around telling them they shit don't stink, but they still handle somebody like whatever, man. It's just it's about being a human being. Simple. And you handle them handle somebody a certain way. I'm sure you can let a person down without putting them out there and making them feel like shit.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true. And it is how you react to certain people. It is how you treat certain people. But at the same time, if you are a woman and you don't do anything wrong to a dude, you give him the conversation, you give him that hee hee ha ha, but then, he ain't your type and you tell him no, most dudes' reaction is not to just say, you know what, let me just take this L and walk away. Some of them, they pride get hurt and they get disrespectful. I've seen it. They do get disrespectful. Some of them do get
Oh,
disrespectful,
you old
and
fat, no neck, having. I ain't nobody want to talk to you. Boy, it gets ugly. Like,
not
you
the
might as
no
well keep the
neck.
blicky on you just in case.
You said the
Because
no
it
neck.
gets ugly. Yes,
You
they
said
go hard. Like it get bad. I was there.
not
I
the
was
no,
there. I
not the
seen it.
no neck.
They go hard. Like it be so bad. I'm like, wow, bro. Just because I said no, and Lord forbid you tell them, oh, I got a boyfriend, I got a husband. You can't have no friends. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Weirdo. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone, bro.
It's definitely some weirdos out there. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I try to keep hopeful for the male gender, but at the same time, it's like,
There is hope. It's a lot of you good guys out there. It's a lot of you guys.
yeah,
There is
but
hope.
it gets to a point where not only is it hard, but the female that the not females. I'm sorry, the women that have been scarred, they don't want to put themselves out there to actually talk to a dude or
Hmm.
actually take that chance on a dude because they've been hurt before, which is understandable. I feel the same way when it comes down to females. Like I don't want to put myself out there and exposed to get embarrassed because like I told before on my Facebook, my biggest fear is sliding into somebody's DMs and appearing on their fucking news feed. That is scary. But I don't say nothing disrespectful. I don't know disrespect when they say no. I walk away. When they say no, all right, cool. Have a nice day. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. I don't send no unwanted dick pictures. I don't say, you know what, you ugly anyway and everything else. They tell me no, I'm okay. Whatever. And some will be so disrespected, like so disrespectful about it. It'd be like, you know what, you don't have to be that disrespectful,
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like it's the delivery, man. Like
yeah.
if a person told you straight off the bat, but they had a bunch of couth about it. Like, yo, nah, I'm just not interested. Not just you, but like anybody. Period.
Right.
If a person come off to you like straight away off the top like that, you can't do nothing but one respect that because they're not even telling you that they picking and choosing. They're just saying I ain't trying to deal with nobody. So they ask you politely to leave them alone, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
then you got some that just come off the I don't know top ring ropes like Randy Savage. You know?
Yeah, it don't even have to go from 0 to 60. You can go from 0 to 3 or 0 to 30, and I can get that same hint. Like, just say no.
Yeah, of course.
Just say no to me. To me, just say no. And that's all. You ain't gotta explain it or nothing. Just say no. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm outie.
Take my
I'm
L and
gone.
keep it moving.
Exactly. Let me take my L. Let me pick up my pride, and I will bounce. I will leave you alone. Have a good day, because
Well,
it's
at that
diff.
point,
It's kind of
that's
different if you're talking to somebody and they say no, but they still engage you. It's kind of different because my coworker used to say just because she say no today doesn't mean she'll say no tomorrow, which is true for
Oh
anybody
gosh.
because she could sleep it over and
So
say, you know what,
your
I
coworker
give
wants
you
you
a
to be
chance.
a persistent creep. Then is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Like if
persistent
you're
creep. Persistent creep. It's different if she like tells you no and she's giving you hints like, yeah, I'm down with that, but no right now because I need to get to know you a little bit better. Like just because you say no today don't mean you'll say no tomorrow. But if you just flat out say no, I'm not
Your
interested. I
friend,
don't want to
your
date.
coworker crazy.
He is
Your
crazy.
coworker
He is crazy,
crazy.
but he speaks some truth to that. There is some truth in that though because I had experienced where you're talking to a female and she initially says no, but she still engages with you. But then the next couple of weeks, she say, you know what? I'll give you a chance. I will see where this goes. Which example like if she said just because she say no today don't mean she'll say no tomorrow. But then again,
That's
you kind of have to
so you're saying she wants to be courted, is what you're saying.
court it. Yes, she wants to be courted. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine as long as the feeling is mutual and I
ooh.
don't feel like you use me just to get a meal and so on and so forth.
Hey yo, this so funny because a friend of mine went on a date yesterday, and the girl got upset because they went Dutch.
They went what?
They went Dutch.
What's Dutch? I'm kind of old.
So Dutch is okay. I'm old too. So Dutch is when you go on a date with your partner, but y'all pay y'all own bills.
Okay, understandable.
So that's
That's
going
weird for a first
Dutch.
date though. Not gonna cap. That's weird for a first date.
I think it's their third date,
Okay, well
but
if it's
the
the
fact,
third date, then yeah.
yeah, but the fact that she gave it up so early, m- she felt like that's the reason why they went Dutch. And then he tried to take her to Giordano's on a date.
I mean, Giordano's is expensive as fuck.
Not for no getting up, getting dressed. We're going out on a date night on
Oh hell no!
fine.
Oh hell no! Hell
No,
that's like a mid lunch thing where you get your shit and you go back to the house.
Y'all too
right.
uppity. Shit, take me to Giordano's. Just give me food. I'm okay.
She
'Cause
said, "Take me to Giordano." I said, "Hey, it's Brenda.
My
Brenda,
goodness. Yeah.
I can't be the only one here with the video on. So can someone else please turn on the video
you
for?"
are. You're going to be.
Is everybody
My
having a
head is
bad?
killing me.
Is everybody having a bad hair day or something?
No, my head is killing me.
Oh, understandable.
I think Beezy may look presentable, but
He
this
always
is
looking
say
pretty. He's always looking beautiful over there.
I try, man. It's hard.
So, back on the topic we were talking about. Since we're on the topic of females, I have this not females, women.
There you go.
I
You
gotta
got
get
another
up.
one in here.
I
Ask
got that.
Brenda.
I got that
Brenda
habit.
tell
I
the
need to
truth.
stop doing that. Well, I know Brenda will tell the truth, but I got a story before I let Brenda weigh in. So there was this chick that I'm mutual friends with on somebody, and she's dating one of my friends, and so I asked him, I'm like, how did you guys even meet? He said, oh well, you know, she came over when he was over with his friends. They started talking, and then he said, well, you know, the thing that kind of threw me off at first about her was that she said that I was raised to be that if a man doesn't offer you a drink when you guys are hanging out or whatever, or some type of um, item of interest that you may like, you shouldn't date him. And I'm like, but why should that be important if you gotta get to know each other? Why is she expecting you to buy her a bottle or buy her some weed or buy her something to eat? You know, that should be something that you want to do. It's something that you should share, or even like express say, hey, let me take you out. Like, don't just out the door demand stuff like I want this, and if you don't give it to me, you can't talk to me.
yeah,
And are they in?
I wouldn't necessarily tell him, but y'all got to think about it. Even in nature, like it's like not even just a human nature thing. It's an animal nature thing that the guy comes to the female bearing something. I mean, birds pluck their own feather and give it to their betrothed. So I kind
Penguins
of get
got
it, but
their
I'm not
rocks,
coming out.
their little
I'm not
pebbles.
coming out the gate demanding it like, oh, you got to do this, that, and the third. No, I'm not doing that.
Oh,
I'm not gonna do it.
the pebble and the penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the pebble and the penguin.
Yeah, but I understand that's
Even though
kind of
penguins are not the best example because
Oh God, oh
what the
God.
penguins
they
do.
rape everything.
I thought they mate for life.
They rape everything.
I thought dolphins were.
Baby penguins, other penguins.
Why is it that so many aquatic mammals are raping?
Dolphins.
You know what? Maybe it's because they give gifts to their broads. I don't know.
That could be the case. They give the gifts, and once they get the gifts, just like I told somebody that once you take the apology cookie, you got to accept the apology. Was it you, Monica? Yeah, it was you, Monica.
What?
You ate their apology cookie, so you have to accept the apology. I don't know who pissed you off, and they were saying sorry, and they gave you a cookie, and you ate it.
Oh yeah. Because if you apologize and you give me an apology cookie and I eat it, yeah, I accept it. I may bring it up, throw it in your face a couple of times, but I will accept the cookie and the apology initially
Initially, initially.
until it makes me mad again. That's the problem.
Oh wow. So it doesn't even matter if someone gives you the apology cookie. It's just that you are. How can I
It's
say
the
this?
gesture. It's the gesture of you giving me the apology and the apology cookie. It's the gesture
Mm,
because let's be clear. Let's just be honest. Like I'ma still be mad. I'ma still think about it, and it's gonna still get me mad again. So yeah.
that's true. But my point whole about this is that it's just weird that I understand courting. I don't mind courting. But let it be my choice. Let it be
Yeah.
me initiating it, and then it doesn't feel like I'm being fucking used versus you just coming out the fucking door, kicking the door down, saying, "I want this, 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 and this, and if you don't give it to me, you're not gonna. I can't talk to you." And I'm like, wait, hold on. That's kind of you just kind of threw me
Well,
for a
no, not
curveball.
necessarily, because at that point you could just tell them like, okay, cool. There's the door, and then you
Right.
find someone that's more to your personality, your liking.
Exactly.
Because me personally, someone came in to tell me this is what? Okay, why?
Yeah, exactly. Why? But why?
You need to get the fuck out of my face. That's what you need.
Like don't like it's with anything in life. Don't just be expecting something to happen, and you don't want to put in the work or you don't want to just take your time and ease on into it. That's why you shouldn't let someone see you're crazy right out the door because everybody here is crazy in some type of way. But when you get to know somebody, you put on a tiny facade and showing them your good traits, and then by the time they get to know you, they're like, okay, you got some bad traits about you, but I'm invested now, so we're just gonna see where it goes. Besides, versus you, someone saying right out the door, "Hey, I'm crazy. This is all my shit that I got going on with me. Love me." I'm like, "But we just started talking 2 minutes ago." Like, no,
You'd be surprised at the number of people, right, that really want that off the top. Like, yo, tell me what's up. So you get them the option in the beginning. Ain't no, let me get to know you first, catch feelings, and find out you batshit crazy. What?
that's true.
Oh man.
But batshit crazy, batshit crazy. Um, I
Yeah,
remember
and
watching.
right.
I remember watching something. It was something having to do with who's that black dude, the dark skinned bald dude who played on Transformers. He played on was it Need? It wasn't Need for Speed.
No, geez, what is his name? I just watched something.
Tyrese Gibson. Tyrese. He
I was
was
gonna say, is you talking about Tyrese?
yeah. Tyrese. He said something, and I still hold it to this day. He said something about baggage. He said that it's not about how much baggage you have. It's about you coming into a relationship with the baggage and someone is willing to sit there and help you unpack it.
Uh-huh.
It's not about how much problems that you have. It's about who's going to be there to help you through your problems after the fact you get involved with them or after the fact you become invested in them, not like right out the door. And you got to find somebody that you're compatible with because you're not going to be able to do it with just anybody. And because Brenda can have the same issues that someone else has, but Brenda's more willing to accept it because she's involved with somebody versus the other person who she doesn't really have feelings for. Because if you like somebody a certain way, there's nothing you can do besides probably killing somebody or kidnapping or child porn that's going to turn them away. Because we all make mistakes at the end of the day, and we all are
Until
ever
people get
evolving.
to the limit where they just stop accepting.
That's true, but there's not a lot
The
of people
bullshit.
out there. If it's true love, I honestly believe it's true love, and you really like that person, doesn't matter. It
No,
doesn't
it
matter.
does. And I will tell you this much, it does, because if it's not mutual, after giving so much to one person, you'll get to a point where you can't anymore.
Right. Well, it has to be what.
It has to be mutual,
Yeah.
because then it's just you pouring into something that's taking everything from you and
Exactly.
taking everything out of you.
Mm-hmm. You
But
get.
it's mutual. It always has to be mutual, because yeah, you'll keep on giving and giving and giving and giving, and then one day you'll be like, well, damn, I'm out of shit to give, you know.
Yeah, I've
And
been
that
there.
doesn't matter what, because they could, in your eyes, they could be your true love, but doesn't mean that they see you the same.
That's true. That is very true. They probably don't see you the same way, or because everybody moves at a different pace. Like
Exactly.
you could like somebody from the get go, like with me. Like it doesn't take me much to like somebody because I don't like a lot of people anyway. So it doesn't take me much to like somebody after getting to know them. But for other people, it may take them a little bit longer, which I understand. Everybody moves at their own pace, and moving at your pace is just
Plus, everybody
fine.
has their traumas, everybody has
That's
their
true.
issues,
That is
everybody has their shortcomings. Everyone's
that's very true.
shortcomings are different from everyone else's. So
That's very true. Every,
sometimes it is the right person, just the wrong time. It
that's
just,
true.
everything kind of just varies.
That's true. It's definitely, and let's say that you start talking to someone and they didn't have a job. And then later on down the line, you talk to them again and they have a job, but they have everything going for themselves. They're in a better state of mind. Sometimes it really is, wrong place at the wrong time or the wrong person during a certain point in your life. Like, you can't really doubt, you can't really fault people for that because everybody changes when they're faced with certain situations or certain stresses that may affect them. I know I act differently when I'm unemployed. Like I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I'm depressed. I can't pay my bills. But I'm different when I can have all my bills paid in a timely manner. So I do get that. I do understand that at the end of the day.
Somebody watching a live band?
You said what?
Sound like somebody watching a live band.
Unfortunately, that's my mom and her band. They're
That's adorable.
they're recording.
Wait
So
a dang on minute.
yep, that's my mom and her band. So if you hear any background noise of music, drums, singing, that is my mom. I need to
what
soundproof that room in there because she's way in the kitchen in the back where the back porch is at. So
what type of band is it?
they
I'm
just
interested in.
sing very old tune vibes, like the Stevie Wonder era and everything else, like stuff like that.
Oh, so you know when music made sense.
Yeah, when music makes sense, honestly. Yeah,
You
but
know what, BZ? I'm sick of you because you're not even as old as you keep making yourself out to be. Stop it.
See, he's kind of old, but he has an even older soul.
that's
Right.
true.
He
There
really
we
is.
go. There we go.
So let's get something down to a nerdy topic. The
Oh yeah.
Justice League movie is 4
Oh God.
fucking hours long. I don't
It
know
was
if I can do that.
it was worth it.
But yeah, I heard it was amazing.
You said it was worth it.
Yeah, man.
It was
Look, if you just look at some of the memes that people posted, like if this dude could have did that in the beginning, you know what I mean? Like that would have been a awesome way to remember Justice League, not like what we got a chance to see the first time. Like granted, circumstances happen where I mean, I guess the movie felt rushed. It looked rushed to me, bro.
Yeah, it
Right?
did. Definitely did. Definitely did.
It's not just that, it's also a different kind of movie. Like, it had comedic elements that a Marvel movie would have, but that just doesn't fit for the characters in DC.
Yeah.
Batman does not crack jokes.
Nah,
Batman does not crack jokes every couple seconds. Like, it just doesn't, it didn't sit right with me the first time. And I'll tell you, the first time I watched the original release of Justice League, I hated it. Hated it so much. I didn't like how was it Steppenwolf looked. I didn't like how he looked at all. He looked dumb to me. The
Uh-huh.
graphics, the CGI, whatever. I hated it. It looked dumb, horrible. I hated how rushed it was. I It gave you the impression that Cyborg was just a moody, temper tantrumed
Yep.
teenager.
Yep.
Well, isn't that what all teenagers are?
The background of him is just, everything was just so rushed, so quick. The only thing that but they spend so little time on all the characters, but then they gave Jason Momoa like half the movie to like majestically stand in splashes of water, which I appreciated. Considering how long the movie was, that was too much time for him to be standing in some water and not enough time focusing on the characters.
So you talking about the 4 hour one or the first one, the hour,
Uh,
No, no,
two
no,
hours
the
at minute?
first one.
First one, okay, yeah, okay,
the
all right.
4 hour one ties all that together. It gives them all backstories. Like you get to see it all. It legit. That was a good vision. It's just the fact that it takes 4 hours to watch it. But
Yeah, well, besides Aquaman and
And
Wonder
Steppenwolf
Woman,
looked better in the new one.
okay, well, besides Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman, you don't really have any background story on the Flash or Cyborg. So it's like,
and that's what they put out there.
yeah, like
But if you remember, if I'm not mistaken, didn't uh Aquaman came after Justice League?
yeah, it did. It came
So
after
again,
Justice League.
it's leaving you without any backstory for him,
Yeah, that
and
is
that's all
true.
kind of weird. That again, the one thing you have to give Marvel is that they tied everything in perfectly. They give everybody backstories. They give you a chance to know the character, love the character, whatever, and then they decided, okay, let's bring everybody together.
Right. I
Even
think
with this, even with the new movie, it's just kind of weird. But it ultimately doesn't even matter anymore because it technically came out after we already seen
hmm
Aquaman and everything.
right.
But in its actual order that it's supposed to be in, technically Aquaman didn't have a backstory yet.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this ties into the next topic about Marvel movies and DC movie talk, like Marvel versus DC movie talk. But I think that DC has an issue when it comes down to looking at Marvel. I forget when did Justice League come out. Did it come out during Ultron or Endgame? Part one, part or part two? Which one? When did it come out during?
Um,
Not sure.
I think it was trying to compete with Endgame. I'm not sure. I can't even remember.
I feel
Okay.
like it was trying to compete with Ultron, but I'm not. Again, I'm not sure.
Well,
All I know is I think.
Either way, DC saw what Marvel was doing, and it was like, okay, we gotta hurry up and capitalize on this with Justice League. But I'm like, but then it's like you look at their track record, DC and Marvel. DC they focus too much on Batman, Joker, and Superman. That's all who they
Yeah.
focus on. And now all of a sudden they want to focus on Wonder Woman and her stories in the
And
1950s and
just saying, like that fucking second movie was trash, but
yeah, like
that's another subject.
like
Horrible.
Hmm.
what's her name? Miss Marvel? No, not Miss Marvel. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. There were some parts where I did enjoy it, but it wasn't Wonder Woman bad. So honestly, I think DC just needs to re just redo everything, take their time, get each of the characters they want to put in the Justice League movie, and stop focusing on what Marvel's doing, and actually focus on building up different characters within their own universe, and they'll be okay. They can be able to compete with Marvel in 10 years, maybe seven, maybe seven.
Hmm.
If they stop focusing on Batman, Superman, and fucking Joker, and stop reusing those characters all over again with different actors, and give us more actors who love and appreciate and to
More
experiment with,
characters.
yeah, they DC will do good. But there's just too focused on Batman, fucking Superman, and Joker. Like
Yeah.
it just gets annoying how they just constantly focus on just those three characters when they have a plethora of more characters that they can just pull from. Like, okay,
They
here,
really do.
let's
It's
just
always
put
Batman and Joker. Batman and
exactly.
Joker.
And if they want to do something
Superman.
with Batman, they should do something with Batman Incorporated, the whole Batman family. They got fucking Red Hood. They got Night Nightwing. They got Robin, Batman's son. They got two other Robins. They got Batwoman. They got a whole bunch of other Batman. The Batman of France, for God's sake. They got so many Batman Incorporated in the Bat's family, and they can just pull them. And they want to keep on going with Batman. Same with Superman. Superman has a son, Superboy. They can do Superboy, and then they can do Supergirl, which they already did a WC, W W whatever the fuck that shit is, like TV series on it. But still, they have so
Is
many
it
characters.
WB?
Yeah, WB. They have so many characters they can pull from instead of just instead of just focusing on the limelight heroes that will bring you money. do what Marvel is doing and say, hey, let's toss something out there real quick and see what happens.
Okay, because Deadpool's amazing.
It really
All
was.
of
Really
Everybody,
was.
like
everybody.
I was sitting there with my
And
popcorn.
Kendall is here.
Hey, Kendall,
Hello.
He can show his face.
Say
are
what?
you handsome today?
It said you can show your face.
I am not.
He's fine. I just seen him not that long ago. He's fine.
I haven't even shaped my beard yet, and I'm on camera.
Your beard looks luxurious. What?
It's not shaped at all. I have to fucking cut it a little bit.
I gotta
Trim
like
it up
brush
a
my
little
shit out.
He's fine.
bit. But we were talking about Marvel and DC and the movies and whatnot, and how DC needs to stop focusing on Batman, Superman, and the Joker, and just give us more
You
heroes
know
that we
what
don't know
DC
about.
needs to do?
Huh?
DC needs to get whoever they got doing their animated movies and animated shows. They need to take them exact
I
people
think.
and
I'm
put
sorry.
them
Go
in
ahead.
there with the people.
Well,
I
maybe, but
think
that's
it would.
animation is different than CGI and
Yeah,
dealing
but
with
not so
people.
much about the CGI, but more like the
The
order,
story.
the stories,
Yeah.
the writing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Honestly, I feel like they should focus more on the Teen Titans and the Young Justice League and all that.
Oh,
Like,
Young Justice League is getting a season 4, by the way.
no, I meant movie wise.
They have a movie. The
They
Judith
should start
Contract. They
introducing the
do.
Teen Titans.
They
I
do
think
have
he means like
movies. They
the
do have movies on the Teen
the
Titans.
You know,
live action though.
Oh, live action. Well, they had a live action when it didn't do so well.
Well, I thought that
Did
was
they
just a
cancel
show,
that?
That was live action. Didn't do so
but
well.
it's a show, not a movie.
No, it's not a movie, no, but it's still considered
Did they
live
cancel
action.
that?
Which was weird because they came out with Justice League. They had Cyborg in it, but then they wanted to involve Cyborg and Titans.
Exactly, which is kind of weird. They
It was
kind of
weird.
flip flop.
They don't know how to. They don't know how to organize their stuff. That's all that is.
They
It's
don't.
really weird. It aggravates me.
They really don't.
I
Like they
just
can
got
give us a whole movie on Cyborg, and it would be probably be good if they did it right. If they give us a backstory on Cyborg or even the Flash. Hell, the Flash TV series went for like 7 or 8 seasons.
I know that that the Flash movie that's coming out is going to be based on the Earth on Infinite Crisis time. No, I think one of the I think it's either Earth on. It's gonna talk about the Speed Force. So anyone who's watched Justice League, the Snyder Cut, and at the end when they showed the Nightmare universe and whatever, I know. Yeah, the Nightmare timeline when Superman pretty much betrayed the Justice League and worked with Apocalypse. Well, not Apocalypse. I'm tripping. Darkseid. And I know that a good part of his movie is going to be based on that event in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I did read something about him traveling to different universe timelines, and one of them would be Jeffrey Dean Morgan playing Batman too, well, the version of Batman where Bruce Wayne and his mom died instead of his dad, and he ended up becoming Batman, but he was more like the gritty version of Batman.
Ganking people.
And apparently, like they're going to use Jeffrey Dean Morgan as that version of Batman.
Okay, I guess, but I don't
Well, it
know.
was already established that he was Thomas Wayne because if you remember in Batman versus Superman in the beginning when they reenacting the whole scene of his parents getting murdered, it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan. And
That was in Justice League too. The first
no, that
Justice
was
League was
Batman. No, Batman versus Superman.
and they had a clip of it in the first Justice League.
So he's already established in that universe as Thomas Wayne.
Mm.
I
But
love
they made
Jeffrey
they
Dean
made
Personally,
they
Jeffrey
made an
Dean Morgan
anime
is a really
series
good
about
fucking
that
actor.
Flash
So.
too. It was an anime series
I
about that
love him
Flash.
so much.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan is a really good actor, so I would actually like it because I know like yeah, in the Flash movie, he's going to see Michael Keaton's version of Batman, and like he's supposed to be traveling to multiple universes for that. So
Yeah, I saw that he in one of the commercials he traveled to a different universe and he met the TV series Flash.
yeah, so that
Pretty
I
weird.
feel like that's all connected.
Mm-hmm.
That's all in the same thing. So
They should just. I don't know why they just won't use some of their TV actors as their movie stars, like like Arrow in the Arrowverse. Like there's so many DC heroes that make an appearance there, and then DC Heroes of Tomorrow. Why won't they use some of those heroes? Hell, use Blue Beetle.
Well, I know that the reason they usually, at least what my understanding of it is, the reason that they don't use a lot of the TV show actors is because it's like that's all based in a different universe, and that's why it's the DC extended universe. So the DC movie is the actual timeline, and the TV versions are all them and are just different timelines or different universes. I'm sorry.
I understand that.
So that's why
I
they don't use
understand.
the same actors because they're all based in because it's technically in a different universe. That's why Barry Allen from the DCEU made an appearance in the Flash TV show because it's a different universe.
That's true. Okay, well I understand that. Well, thinking about different universes, I want to talk about Spider-Man's universe. Spider-Man
Yeah,
No Way Home.
because
Anybody got
because
any predictions on that?
actually, yeah. So okay, so and this is why all the Marvel TV shows are all tied into the MCU because I know the new Doctor Strange movie will be focusing more on the multiverse. So we'll see different universes of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think there was a rumor that in the new Spider-Man movie, which comes out in December of this year, will feature their Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and then the MCU Spider-Man.
I can't
Because
wait.
which I know that's
Andrew
going
Griffin did so
for
well
a
as
lot of us
Spider-Man.
that's been around since this shit kicked off. I know a lot of people gonna sit out there and get gay because like I like Tobey Maguire as Spider Man,
I like
and
Andrew
a
Griffin
lot of
more.
other people did too. But I think like just like it did with the Spider Verse, it's going to focus on you're going to see different versions of Spider Man. So I think Tobey Maguire will be the older version of him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andrew Garfield would fit in there because a lot of the time, if you really want to see who's going to be in the movie, all you have to do is just Google the movie and the cast, and it'll show you who's in the movie before they actually make any announcements about it.
Right.
And if you go to Google Spider Man, No Way Home, you'll see Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it.
True. But I like how okay, so each Spider-Man in real life and whatnot has certain aspects of the original Spider-Man in the comic series. So Toby captures the life of Spider-Man being inside and outside and the decision making of what Spider-Man has to do. Andrew Griffin capitalizes on his personality. That's why I like Andrew Griffin so much because he capitalizes on the personality of Spider-Man. So you got the life decisions of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and you got the personality of Spider-Man with Andrew Griffin. But the new Spider-Man, he is the embodiment of Spider-Man. So how Spider-Man should have looked and react and act and whatnot as when he was a kid starting out, that's what Spider-Man should be. And even Stan Lee said that he is the embodiment of Spider-Man. Like everything that Spider-Man was like first starting out,
Yeah,
that's who he is.
because they base it because that's the same analogy they're using for the new Batman movie, well, the Batman, which they officially wrapped up filming, so that movie's done. And this version of Batman is just when Bruce Wayne first started out, so like young Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And Ben Affleck's version of him is like after he's been Batman for like 20 plus years already. So the
Okay.
older, more gritty version of Batman.
The three Robins
Which
dying on him, Batman.
Yeah, which personally I feel like I feel like they should still make Ben Affleck's Batman movie because this one is okay. Everything that takes place after Justice League, so that would be him fighting Deathstroke for the first time. I remember like I think they had posted something about well actually Joe Manganiello who was Deathstroke for the DCEU. He had said that movie would have been where it would have introduced Batgirl and Robin and all of them, and I think that would have been the first time that Batman actually met Deathstroke, and that was the first time he actually fought someone who could actually take him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to be like one big ass fight just throughout the city of Gotham between them two, which like if you've played any of the Batman games, more specifically Batman Arkham Origins, and you see like when he's getting chased by all the assassins, like Deathstroke was the only one really fucking whooping his ass, more or less.
True.
Who was pretty much just throwing hands with Batman. Everybody else is, Bane and everyone else, the brute strength and all that. The only one who can technically, I guess, go toe to toe with Batman was Deathstroke.
Not too many people can go toe to toe with Batman
Well,
besides
only one in that
Raja
particular
Ghul,
thing.
his quote unquote baby mother and whatnot, and
Talia al Ghul.
yeah.
And all them. But I think as far as just like willpower, strength, skill, and all that, because Batman knows multiple martial arts, so does Deathstroke, who happens to be a fucking army veteran.
Yeah, Deathstroke.
Deathstroke
Deathstroke
Blade?
does have a certain healing factor too. Batman doesn't have
Yeah,
a healing
because they
factor.
experimented on him, and that's how he ended up being how he was.
Yeah,
Isn't Deathstroke Slade? No.
yeah,
Yeah,
technically Slade. Slade, Deathstroke, they're both the same person.
Which, fun fact, Deathstroke and Deadpool are literally the same fucking
The
person.
same person, yes.
Yeah.
Slade Wilson and
Slade Wilson, Wade Wilson, they literally
Wade-
did that shit on purpose.
The same
Yeah.
person.
So we're gonna change subjects for a minute, and we're gonna talk about how Microsoft wants to buy Discord for 10 mil, or is it more?
Billion.
10 billion. I was so wrong. 10 billion.
Mm-hmm. Billion.
The creators of this Discord will be stupid to not accept that 10
I mean,
mil.
well, you know what? For some people, it ain't always about money.
That's true. That's very true.
It ain't always about money for some people. Some people that's like saying, well, I guess I could say this like if someone wanted to buy LNG for a certain amount of money, I know you probably jump on that shit quick. But then again, some people it's just kind of like that's my baby because the downside to selling your shit is that pretty much people can do whatever they want with it after they own it because it's technically their shit, and maybe they might not like the direction that they're taking it with it. Because right now Discord is free for whoever. What if like Microsoft bought it and they start charging people to use it?
That's true. It might actually happen. But if somebody told me to buy LNG, I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't sell it. I wouldn't sell it.
Take good sit and actually think about that before you just do it. That would be my suggestion, but obviously it ain't my shit. So
I mean, I wouldn't sell it regardless because I can probably make more money with that over time. So
I mean, because if somebody if anything, if a motherfucker trying to buy your shit already, that means you actually doing something with it.
Exactly, and it's gonna grow. But my whole thing about that is like, I get it, but at the same time, Discord is so buggy. Discord is so buggy, and it gets kind of hard to deal with Discord because I want to run my business through Discord so bad, but because of the fact that it's so buggy and sound is so iffy sometimes, I get kind of scared when I'm streaming or when I'm doing stuff like this for LNG, and then all of a sudden, Discord want to botch. Discord wants to
it would
mess
definitely
up.
be something it would definitely be something I wouldn't just take lightly. I would actually sit down and think about that before I made a choice like that. I mean, if it was just something you were just desperately trying to get rid of, then that's something different. But I guess if depending on your situation and your feeling towards that, if that were to come around, it would really be something to sit down and just think about.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. I get it. I really do get it. I don't know. It's just about. I honestly think that Discord should at least take the help when it comes down to that because they can be so botchy. Like I said, botchy.
Who blasting music in the back?
That's my mom recording.
Gotcha.
And I'm about to tell her that she's being too loud and
close the door or something.
It is closed.
Oh damn.
It is closed. I told her I was recording too, and she knows I record on weekends. But then she
don't give a damn.
She don't give a damn, but she gonna give a damn today. So
apparently not.
No, I'm not going to embarrass her in front of her friends, but I'm going to talk to her later on. That she has to. They have to do their thing. They have to do their thing, but I'm not doing my thing. Cause I do my thing damn near every single day. So it's not like I do it for long. So she could have waited a whole hour or two when I got done with this, and it's just.
I mean, we here now, so it don't matter.
It don't matter now, but but it's just something that has to be addressed on my own time with my mom, and that's just that. That's just what it is.
Sorry.
So those who are watching, bear with it. Like I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, the monitor and the sound, and it
I
doesn't.
hear it. Shit.
Yeah, well, Discord's picking up on it, but it doesn't appear that my Streamlabs is picking up on it.
I this shit forget disregard, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't hear it all. I mean, I don't see the. I see every now and again with the sound spikes, but it's not on a consistent basis. Like it only gets worse now because she's being louder. She's gradually getting louder. So
Gotcha.
I have to tell her that she has to. We have to figure out something. Like either she has to do it later at night, or I have to do my stuff early in the morning. But we can't do this again at the same time. So anyway, anywho, we only got 10 more minutes left. So and we talked about a bunch of other stuff, but there's a couple things I want to bring up. With Netflix planning on launching 40 new anime in 2021. Netflix
Okay.
Netflix has been doing pretty damn good with their anime. And the most recent one that came out on Thursday, Dota Dragon's Blood, is good. So good. You need to watch. If you guys are sleeping on Netflix anime, please don't sleep on Netflix anime. They're making a comeback.
I can dig it.
Yeah, most definitely.
What I want is season 2 of Blood of Zeus. That's what I want.
Yeah, I think that's coming back though. I think probably this year or next year.
That
Blood
shit
of
was
Zeus.
dope.
It really was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah,
Very
I
much
definitely
so.
got that one.
So I know you heard this beat before about Call of Duty. Um, Call of Duty overusing World War II,
Let it
other
the
game
fuck go,
company,
man.
other
Let
game
it
companies
go.
that well, I'm not letting this go.
No, I'm
Uh,
saying them. Let
oh,
it
them.
go.
Oh,
Like we
yeah.
done that. We done been there. No, because apparently this one is It's called Vanguard. But I guess it's not based on I guess from my understanding, the center of it ain't the American soldiers that fought. I guess it's being told from a different point of view. Which Battlefield tried that, and it was just kind of like, eh.
It
And I
really
don't know.
was.
I didn't even bother trying to finish Battlefield. That's why I was just kind of like, yeah, this shit is, eh.
I
Like
mean,
I couldn't get into it. Now Battlefield 4, personally, I feel like to this day Battlefield 4 is probably the best one. That one was good.
I like Bad
Didn't mind.
Company.
I didn't like Hardline. I didn't mind Hardline, even though it was like cop based rather than military. But it was still decent, I guess. But
Mhm.
like the last few that ain't came out with, it's just like, yeah, I'm a little over this shit. I'm so tired of going back to World War II. You got all these other wars. You got the Korean War. You got the Vietnam War. Hell, you even got modern war. The fucking the global war on terror.
Yeah, but they
Which is
don't want to do that because they got sued by those people. By not by. I'm so sorry. They got sued by the Middle Eastern folks because it painted them in a bad light.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember
mean,
that.
that's simply being told from the perspectives of the people who fought, because the funny thing about war is everyone thinks they're the good guys.
Exactly. But
So
the
it's
United
just
Nations,
simply a matter
they
of
had a
perspective.
fit. They had a fit when Call of Duty did that shit. They had a fit. They was like, no, you're painting our people in a bad light and whatnot, and they got
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
So they can't really touch on the modern warfare stuff. Just like some people can't. Everybody's gonna use Germans as enemies until the day that time ends because they fucked up. They
Yeah.
fucked up. So ain't no getting offended. If you get offended over that, it's like, well, you guys almost caused mass genocide, almost took over the world.
I
So
mean, I think the thing with the Germans in particular, and I feel like this is one of the big differences between the German people and I'm gonna say Americans. If you actually, and it's not so much political, it's just more so something I've noticed. Now, don't get me wrong. Germans don't. The Germans in particular, they don't fly the Nazi flag because for them that's considered a dark time in their history, and they try to kind of just move on from that. Which is why a lot of people take offense that Southerners still fly the Confederate flag because that was considered a dark time in U.S. history because Confederates were all about preserving their way of life, which included slavery.
These
And
are
that was one of
facts.
the biggest fucking things that kicked that shit off, along with everything else. But yeah, that was definitely something that had to do with, at least for a lot of people. I ain't gonna say that was the complete cause of it, but it was definitely a fucking issue.
It
They
was
were
a
all
huge
about
issue.
preserving their way of life, and that's why a lot of people, when they use it, oh, it's just for our heritage, and it's just like, yeah, but
What
for you, it
heritage?
might mean one thing. For people, other people who are, our ancestors who were alive during that period of time, that's something completely fucking different.
That's very true. That is very true. It was a horrible time because we're not going to get into the details because we don't have no time for that right now. But it was definitely a dark, dark, scary time for America back in the
And
day.
I'm sure there's more to that, but that's just as far as what I'm aware of.
Quickly, we got to get through these last two topics. We're going to do the lightning round real quick. Okay, scientists discovered deep sea microbeads that are invisible to our immune system. And those who don't know what microbeads are, a microorganism,
If
especially
you don't
a
say that word
bacterium
right, wait.
causing disease or fermentation. So they discovered that there are some microbeads that our
Microbes.
immune system considers invisible.
Mi-
So that means
Microbes.
that, well, microbes, yeah,
microbes.
yeah, microbes, whatever.
Microbes.
That means that that means that okay, this I'm gonna read this thing verbatim really quick. Bacteria collected from more than a mile below the surface of the Pacific Ocean may have just blown one of the immunology's longest held assumptions clean out of the water. The bacteria are so alien to humans that our immune cells do not even register that they exist, making them completely invisible to our immune systems. This totally contradicts one of the classic tenets of immunology that the human immune system evolves to be able to sense every single microbe so that could catch the infectious ones. So basically, if they don't leave that stuff alone, we're gonna have another pandemic on our hands.
See, no,
Basically.
what's gonna happen is gonna mutate with COVID, and then we're really screwed.
Yeah, motherfucker. Oh yeah, motherfucker. They fucked in the game big time with that one.
Why the hell would they go searching for that shit in the bottom of the Pacific Ocean? Like,
I
leave
don't
that shit
know, man.
alone.
It's fucking. I was gonna say something, but I don't want to sound racist, so I'm gonna just
Don't
say
say that.
crazy
Don't say
people.
it.
Don't
Crazy
say
Don't
people.
that.
say it.
Don't say
Crazy
it.
Crazy people
people.
shit.
Don't say it.
Crazy people shit. Some
Crazy
shit like
people
that.
shit for real. Like, leave that shit alone. We in a pandemic. You shouldn't be looking for more fucking diseases.
Not
Crazy
in the
people
middle
shit.
of a pandemonium.
A pandemic.
Pandemic.
A pandarosa.
Like,
A
leave
pandemic.
that shit alone. Come home. Worry about your family. Don't be once you even discovered that, oh, new bacteria. Well, let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's get out of here because we ain't got shit to do with this no more.
Like, yeah, this ain't got nothing to
But
do with
no,
us.
the
Fuck
fact that
on.
you guys are taking samples down there and bringing it back up to the surface and testing and experimenting on it,
It makes me uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
zombie apocalypse. What the fuck?
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? Y'all just want to kill off the human race. Leave that shit alone. But
It's like they wake up every day like, how can we extinct ourselves? I don't know.
exactly, what can we do today to fuck up the human race? Like, oh, I know curiosity killed the cat, but still, like, you guys are playing with
No,
a lot of fire. That's just
Curiosity kills the cat is downplaying that. Apparently, more so curiosity fucking
Annihilated the whole
slapped
human
the
race.
cat, slapped
mm,
him, fucking beat him up, stomped him out, fucking gave him AIDS and everything in between, gave his ass everything but the cure to cancer. So
because these diseases that they're playing with cannot be identified in our immune system. They're like, oh, this has shattered all expectations. Now our immune system don't evolve. Okay, well, leave that bitch alone down there where it can still live in peace. Why are you bringing it up to the surface? Why are you even fucking tampering with it? Like, oh, we're being careful. No, there are like
That's what
there are
y'all
like
always do.
50,000 fucking movies on why being careful around our new diseases don't fucking work.
They don't care.
What's that? Day after the 21 days or day after tomorrow for one.
28 days later.
Yeah, 28 days later, whatever. Yeah, like no, leave that shit alone where it belongs in deep sea, undiscovered, untampered with. But y'all want to bring that shit back. Now we all fucking zombies walking around killing each other.
Now we all finna be zombies, dead as hell.
Exactly. Dead as fuck. All right, last thing. Disney World is teasing ideas for Frozen World and Wakanda.
Oh, I'm down for Wakanda.
I'm down for the
Right.
Wakanda.
Me too. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, me too.
I'm down for
Yeah.
Wakanda.
I
But I'm
will.
not
I will
down for
say
the Frozen
that
World. I don't know
if
too
I
much
I
about.
ain't down to do that
I'm
shit
down for
right
Frozen
now.
World.
When they get that
I'm
shit
down
worked
for
out and it's
Frozen.
all good, then it's like,
Yeah,
all right, okay.
yeah.
I hate to say it. I'm down
But
Also,
for
I
Wakanda,
want
if they
I
make a
wanted to
Wakanda
announce
world,
I
I'm
wanted
definitely going there like Wakanda forever, my nigga, Wakanda forever.
My
what you
what?
say, Jordan?
What was that?
I said it wrong. My bad. Wakanda forever, my black dude.
My black
My
There
dude.
you
black
go.
dude.
My black dude.
Hey. So I actually wanted to make a quick announcement.
Okay, what's your announcement?
I officially completed my first playthrough of The Last of Us, so all the videos are on my Twitch.
Nice. What's your Twitch? You want to plug in your Twitch?
Yeah, sure. It's GRUSOM 390. I couldn't put gruesome, so I had to fucking do the I guess I call it the Matrix texting because that's exactly what the fuck it looked like to me. So capital G, lowercase RUSOM 390.
All right. For those who don't understand Twitch, that is twitch.tv/gruesome what?
90.
90, but instead of E,
It's
it's 390.
Okay, so
we'll
390.
post it in the comments.
Yeah, post it in the
Yeah.
comments. But that's
So
how
I
you.
can finish. I'm proud of myself. I finished my first playthrough,
So
full
what's your
playthrough
what's
of
your
The
next
Last of
playthrough?
Us, and I'm going to immediately start The Last of Us Part 2.
Nice, nice.
Uh,
Can't wait to see. Anybody else want to plug in something?
It is unedited. Yes, I die a few fucking times. I'll be out there running around like I'm fucking retarded. But, it's a full playthrough of the game.
Oh, we
the
can't
only
say the
thing I
R
can
word either.
plug is
We
only
can't.
thing I can plug is we're watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So if you guys want to watch, we'll be here. When do we watch? Thursday or Friday? I think we watch Thursday.
Thursday night, early
Thursday
Friday.
night or Friday afternoon, we will be watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, same way we was watching WandaVision.
On Discord.
Discord.
Yep. Discord on the Share Watch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All that good stuff.
All right. So, couple things I got planned for LNG. Like as always, we are writing the script for our first animated series for Spotfly. Broken. Still writing the script. Spotify. Whatever. Stop making fun of the way I pronounce words. I can pronunciate my words correctly.
I was literally Googling up micro B and I was like, what?
Micro B,
I
micro,
was
whatever.
saying I said it like 7 times. He didn't listen.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about how words are hard, okay?
I know we got you.
Whoever made up the English dictionary is an asshole.
That's what we're here to help.
So, like I said before, I got scripts writing. I got my own little streaming page that's Nerd Kami. I stream every day besides Wednesday and Thursdays from 7 to about maybe 7 to 8:30, 9-ish. All depends on. But I always make sure to do at least an hour of streaming before I leave. And I'm about to stream right after this. So if you want to watch me streaming, just stop on by. Other than that, streaming and writing scripts, um, we don't have too much going on right now. So that's pretty much it. What I got to plug in. Oh, I'm also looking for quick streamers.
You're on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch.
Give me your thing so I can just add you because I'm sitting here and I was flipping through it. I was like, just let me add you right now.
Right, that's Nerd Kami. Twitch.tv/Nerd capital N and Nerd, capital K, and Kami, 2 I's at the end. Plus capital NERD, capital KAMII.
I got you. I already found you.
All right, cool. So that's my Twitch for those who want to watch. Hey, thank you for the follow. I just heard the follow now. It's attached to my Streamlabs. So,
He's like,
thank you once again for stopping by. Those who did stop by, watching the stream. Like I said earlier, we are going to be streaming LNG Talks Nerdy from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's going to be our time slot every Saturday for this show. So if you want to tune in at 6 o'clock every Saturday to watch us, you can. If you want to see me stream, I stream every single day. Kendall streams every single day. We're still trying to get Brenda and Monica to do something, but Brenda usually just take care of the behind the scenes for our new page.
I try to stream when I can, but
Yeah.
I'm trash at Call of Duty Zombies, but I'm better than John, so it's something.
Well, I
Yeah.
stream Call of Duty Zombies, so I mean, if you
And
want,
you're trash. That's why I have to go on here and like walk you through it. So
you
it's
know
okay.
what? I'm trash at all first person shoot. I'm an MMO RPG type of guy. So
Same.
damn
Trash.
it,
As
damn
soon
it.
as I get my charger, I will be starting streaming Final Fantasy. What is that, 14?
You still haven't
But
gotten your
again,
charger yet?
are you gonna buy it for me, Mr.
You're
John?
the one
No.
that's
Oh,
saying that I need to go buy my charger. I need to go buy my charger. I need to buy my charger.
I know, but living
And
with
she's
steps.
gonna buy it when she can. So unless you're gonna buy it, then
I'll think about it
okay then.
because she needs to get back into free company because we're getting like levels ahead of her now. She needs to come back so we can help her.
No.
Yes, yes,
That's sad. I was way ahead of them too.
yep.
That's
We
the
know
sad
caught up,
part.
and now we ahead of you.
I'm
So
sad.
for those that want to, I'm going to stream Final Fantasy today, so you guys going to see my classes. But that's it for the LNG Talks Nerdy Show. We'll see you guys next week. Say goodbye to the happy people, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye. See you guys next